Alright, so in this one, we are going to be using the full power of ZENKAI buffs for the new Legends Limited Omega Shenron. Do have him here at 5x, him being a regen and GT. They are just the tags that get a lot of green Zenkais, apparently, because we got Fat Boo, double defense, G4, double defense. You noticing a trend here? Me too. Super 17, double defense, Piccolo, straight defense, and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku is Blast Tech. Yeah, a lot of double defense on this team here. I guess the third, three best would be the top three here of obviously G4, Omega, and Fat Boo. So that's who we're going to be running. But Omega Shenron should perform pretty well. I mean, if he has 5x, I would hope he's really going to pop off here, do his little thing with his neutral, and, go a little berserk, even on some purples, which is nice. But I hear a lot of talk that he's not the guy we've been looking for, which, unfortunate. I mean, if he was any other color, I would give this guy, just an early rating of, like, he could be top 5. Like, his peak could be number 5, if he were any other color. With him being green, it's going to be spooky, right? Only 5 counts of overall neutral on entry 3 times, only 15 counts, and then you have to get, what is it, post 50 counts? He gets it on green card, he gets overall neutral. 50 counts is a long time. What if he's got to be sacked off? Yada, yada, yada. Who knows? We will see. But with that being said, let us see what Legends Limited Omega Shenron can do in PvP at 5 times Zenkai buff in the current meta and fully arts boosted. Don't forget that. He is fully arts boosted. First match, and we got the king of all PvP, UVB. Oh boy. Got a mid-off in this match, actually. Whether it be G4, my G4, or their UVB over there. We tanked that. Let's go. Look at that tanking. If you don't know, by the way, you want to save Omega's entry. That's a lot of damage he's doing, which is very nice. Save Omega's entry, right? Because what Omega does when he does enter is 5 counts neutral both ways. Whether it be for offense, whether it be for defense, he does have 5 counts neutral both ways. So save that. Don't lead him into a match. It would not be the most ideal play. And you would be wasting a good chunk of that. Because he only gets 3 counts of offense neutral. Then post, 50 counts? He can get defense neutral, right? So that's what you got going on. Or rather, post 50 counts, he can get overall neutral, post green card. There it is. You done? Your UVB sucks. Like, I don't know. I don't know why he's even here. Oh, no! Come on. UVB, you got this. You got this. You're going crazy. You're going stupid. You're doing UVB things. I'm terrified. Oh, that's not UVB. What happened to UVB? Bring him back. Bring him back! Bring him back! I mean, we have our funny mechanic here, so we won't probably even die the first life. And if we do, we have our funny mechanic, right? So it doesn't really matter. Ow! My foot. Yeah, defense neutral, overall neutral, neutral. Tap? Okay. Nice, man. I don't think that was on purpose at all, but it happened, so that's cool. Oh no. The king is back. And he left already, huh? That's tough. Alright, goodbye, Mr. CMZ. I'll see you in hell. I don't like that that's a projectile. I don't like that at all. I am not a fan of seeing that. It just looks so ugly. It just looks atrocious. Wow, a drop! An accidental one, too! Well, would you look at that? And he didn't. Interesting. How'd you PV me again? Okay. Oh no. It's scary. It's bad news bears here. UVB is him, so it's gonna be tough. Nice one, UVB. Nice one. Cool. Should have swapped for my sake. Funny enough, I think I need a G4 in this last man spot. Yeah, I think I do. I mean, this isn't... whatever. Okay, it's gonna be tough in this video because of, you would figure... Oh, hello. Well, there's no need to do all... No, there's no need to do all that weird shit, but, you know, okay. Sure. You do your thing. You do your thing, man. I missed on purpose. Okay. Please don't lag me. Thanks. The season just restarted. It's just a new season. Just be normal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great play. That was a great play. Alright, anyways, first match, it went to literally 1 HP. So, it'll be a bit tough to run mono green, even though it's early season, because everyone and their mother has an obsession with this red furry man, which, unfortunately for me, is a purple red furry man. And Omega, for some fucking reason, which does hurt his value, is a motherfucking green. Why? Any other color, I consider him maybe even top 5. He would be maybe number 5. Maybe at his best. I promise you, in my brain, and I think in a lot of people's brains I've been hearing, he's not even, like, he's barely considerable to number 7 for a lot of people. And you know why that is? Notches down, because bad color. Why drop a green? Why drop a green? Well, thank God the furry man has not appeared here. We can actually have a feasible time of existence. Thank fucking God. Omega is very good when there's no purple. The dilemma with that, you know, statement, or rather, statement, is, well, a purple is very common because he's the best unit in the game. So, it's a bit of a problem. You could imagine, at least, right? I mean, I don't think that's out of the world of possibility. Cool. Same. Oh, I thought you would just, like, kind of panic a little. Didn't give a fuck. Understandable. Fat boy, do something. Oh, okay. That was interesting. Kill, go! That lock-in from Fat Boy himself. Great job, Fat Boy. Fat Boy is Fat Boo. If that weren't obvious, I don't know how else I could make it obvious. Alright, G4. Get 2 kills, why not? I guess that's your job. So is it because you think they'll live while being disadvantaged? Or is it because you didn't want them? I don't know the answer. I don't need to know the answer. But there is an answer there. Give me my LF! Omega Shenron! Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Why is bro stance like... fucking hand on his hip. Yo, why is he stance like that? Bro! You flowing both ways, Omega? Is that what I'm learning here? You literally got a woman in you, ain't you? Oceanus is a woman. Oh, God, is she? Oh, Lord, it's 2020. I can't be saying no. I don't know. I assume from... I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Why is his hand on his hip like that? Oh, it's his... Wait, that's even weirder. It's his knuckle, like... What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I swear to God, he didn't do any of these animations in the actual show. That or GT was so ass, I didn't even watch it, but... On the hip? Okay. Hey, you got your flow, you do your flow. Something fun? That's not allowed here, pal. This man's using them shadow dragons. You know, people were saying, what if we did get instead of Omega, it would have been, Tag Ice and Nova. I'm not sure how to feel about that, because I don't give a fuck about Ice and Nova. But it's a pretty cool concept to think about. Ice and Nova tag unit. Oh, why did... Okay, you like doubled up on that. That was weird. Go, Omega, go! Interesting. That worked. G4 key on entry. Thank you. Omega's he's not taking hits very well. You know, you think for a guy that is a dragon fused with other dragons, he would be able to take hits a little better. I'm not even like saying like, oh, because he's low stars type shit. I mean, mine is 8 million Zenkai left. He's not even taking hits that well. I would just assume something at this point. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm a dumbass for assuming. Possibly. Could be factual, actually. The more I think about it, probably is. You lose, by the way. I don't know what you're going to do. I mean, you're going to swap. Oh, okay. Cool. I wish the aura color changed with your alternate color. And that's what it's called! Oh, no. Wait, what's it called? Mewing? Like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. What does that mean? Is he trying to, like, take my fucking chick? Like, I don't know. I don't have any chickens personally, so maybe not. Interesting things going on here. He is having the time of his life, Omega Shenron. I mean, his blast damage is good. For fucking 5x, I hope so. But it's good, so... yeah. Ulton is Omega Shenron's biggest hater, basically, because he pop the indestructible normal cards, and then you drop combo ult. What do? You get fucked up. Yes, agreed. This is good damage. Yeah, again, that 5 counts neutral is that's a lifesaver. That is a lifesaver for Omega. I can't say that any better. And those debuffs. Those debuffs are crazy. Look at those debuffs up there. Look at them! Look at them! A lot of debuffs. The thing is with Omega, the issue I have with that, because it's not like an issue here, obviously. We just succeeded with it. We did a lot of damage. It was great. Had a fucking awesome time. But the issue that arises via that is that, we're just going to get the anti-revival stuff. G4, you know, the guy that is Omega Shenron's biggest op, says, "You can't fucking combo, you stupid fucking idiot dragon bitch!" And then from that, you kind of go into dilemma zone of, oh yeah, I can't get all these debuffs, so I can do a lot of damage. And G4 is the most common unit in the game, probably, so... a bit of a problem, just a bit. I would argue that is a pretty big problem, and it's a bit of a problem. No card on entry, Omega Shenron, I'm gonna fucking vomit. We're doing good this match, though, to be fair. You don't have Vanish back now. Alright, Kid Who? You might die, or it's gonna be Gohan. Alright, Gohan, feel free to die. The thing is, those debuffs take a little bit to go. Well, I know it's only 2 cards. 2 cards is a lot, because it's only 3 cards to get G4 gauge. So, like, 2 cards might not sound like a lot, but 2 cards actually is a lot. It's like, it's a ton. Oh no! Stop! Oh, we're dead. If we were defense neutral, technically we could live. If he doesn't do it right here, we're safe. Okay, we're safe. Well... safe isn't the word. We're alive. We're alive. We are going to defense neutral here. He has that forever. Every entry, 5 counts. Just like his offense neutral only 3 times. Oh, okay. Good. You know, for all the double defense Z abilities, I'm glad. Oh, okay, cool. Amazing. Great stuff. Alright, well. We just got our ass beat via 2 cards. I guess. What do you want me to do, man? I ain't got shit there. I got 3 blasts in hand. I'm not in a spot to do anything. I healed him, actually. Alright, cool. Pop the first life? Possibly. Hopefully. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't think so either, Fat Boo. You tubby shit! Thank God for PV! On my end. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Not gonna draw a card? Oh, we are gonna draw a card there. Oh, thank fucking God. He doesn't get a card on green card! I'm disgusted! That's a problem, Legends. That's a problem. That's a flaw. That is a flaw. His green card does a bunch, but not a card on green card? Like, alright, man. What do you want from me? Just projectile so he could get out of the way. Alright, bro. I'm just noticing more flaws as I use him. I'm supposed to be seeing him glaze, not flawed. Alright, cool. We win. This match should have been unwinnable, but thank God they didn't have a different purple, or a different third, because that Gohan did absolute shit. He actually helped me a lot. Okay. Again, What's his saving grace right now? Very simple, very easy to deduce and explain. He can go neutral. He has neutral. You know, you get the 50 count thing. Okay, neutral off the green. Great. Not really a thing you're striving for particularly. It's just a thing that'll happen naturally. I guess you could save for it once you get close to the 50 counts, but now you're striving for it, right? It's more, he enters 5 counts, offense neutral 3 times. Only 15 counts is it would be fine on any other color unit in the entire game right now. Any other color. If a purple had that, a red, a blue, a yellow, but the fact that it's a green that has only 5 per entry, it's good, but then there's great. And you know what great would have been? Double it. Or even 8 counts. If it was anything above like 7, it would be great. 5, it's good. It's not great. I just wish it was more. Like, I have to swap out when I'm beating the fuck out of a purple because he's neutral in the beginning, but then that neutral ends, so I'm going to have to leave. And there's no perfect yellow that's a great godly damage dealer. I guess Raid Shenron is close. He's a pretty good damage dealer. But then there's going to be probably a red sometimes. So I wish Omega could just have more stay-in potential with his own output. Because he's the one stacking. So you want him in. You want him going. Because he's the stacker there, right? He goes crazy. You just saw him go fucking crazy. But if you don't all give me the allowance to, how do I do that? So a Psycho, actually, you know, Dual Blues is actually fine. Even if Omega did release, Dual Blues isn't even a bad team. It's just not something you see often. Man, those drops, thank God those drops are working, because they're not really intended, but you kind of have to flow with them once they do happen. Thank God they work. Why would you do that? What are you... See, like, look at this damage! This shit crazy! Stop that. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of... See, once he gets the debuffs, when he's facing characters that aren't like, hey man, fuck your debuffs, and fuck your combo potential, he's amazing! But the fact that UG4 is so common, at least not in this video, he's not, I guess, but the fact it's so common overall, that's the point. That's the point of contendency you could have with this guy. This was fantastic! Look how we just beat the fuck out of everything with no fucking sequence of, like, I give up. Stop trying. I hate it. I hate that way. Like, I like it, but I hate it, because now I know it's like a, hey, let me steal your bitch, or something similar. Now, it's just like, interesting. But you see how we just beat the fuck out of that team? And yes, there was 2 blues. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get the low stars. Whatever. The point is, he was able to just go crazy because there was no stoppage of combo within UG4. And this is more like UG4 is a piece of shit to the game type of thing. More than like Omega has flaws. Like, he has flaws. You're supposed to have flaws. You're an LF. Like, Ultras, you know, whatever. Broken. But this guy, if UG4 wasn't in the game, I would be much more happy with this character. I'm content with them. It's not, you know, bad. He's middle of the pack. He's a middle of the pack character. But if UG4 were in the game, or if he was a different color, I would be, well, not saying he's middle of the pack. I would say he's much more in the front of the pack of these, you know, 2024 LFs. Like, I compare him to GT Goku on release. Nothing crazy, but he was good enough. He was doing his job. He was kind of waiting for other stuff. Omega's the same thing. He's good enough. He's waiting for other stuff, but he's good enough. But he could have been better by just XYZ quirk fixed. His quirk would have been color, or UG4 non-existent. But realistically, a different color. I saw Ulton! I'm scared now. I don't want to be here. He went instant! Bad! Bad news. Also, his defense utility doesn't exist, Omega, unfortunately. Like, he doesn't have any. He reduces Ki one big time, like, and that's it. That's on the gauge. Like, it doesn't exist, his defense utility. Unfortunately. Wait, you had Vanish fully back? No, you don't get full Vanish back there? What? That made no sense. Okay, well, whatever. Sure, I guess. Your strike team had 2 black. Okay. Sure. Why not? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? You're cooking, man. You're cooking up a storm here. Uh-huh. I don't know why you swapped, but okay. Another green. Sure. Sure. There's only one right play here, and it's to do the ult machine play with the ult. Oh, wow. That was bad strike damage. We have Z abilities. Let's see. I mean, we're neutral. We could kill. I don't know. Our Z abilities are so ass, bro. I don't think we do. Okay, thank God we have... I don't know how many ZENKAI buffs G4 has. Alright, then he started playing well in the beginning, and then he started doing mid-range funny attacks. So, you know, probably not the most ideal play. 2-card him. Alright, surely. I mean, we're advantage. Thank you. Did you expect them to lit? What were you thinking? Oh yeah, SV's gonna live. Bah! What do you think? SV's gonna live through all that? The fucking blue. What's our ZENKAI buffs for G4? Actually, no, he has a lot. He's not getting all Z abilities, which I just can't do because Fat Boo needs at least fucking some. He's getting his own, his... Oh, he's getting 3x. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. What was the old time stars? It had to be low stars, right? Surely. Okay. I'd like to be more confident in these units, but then I assume the stars are higher than they are, which they aren't, thankfully for me, because if that were a high star Gohan, we don't do anything, we lose. But, okay. Listen, I'm not even mad about Omega. I'm not. I'm wishing for more. Like, I'm fine with the unit. It's not like he's doing bad. It's just, I wish for more. Again, that neutral, if he was going to be green, and if he is green, why not more neutral offensively? I don't care about his defense neutral every single entry for 5 counts. That doesn't mean anything to me. Like, he's going to die anyways, eventually, in that combo. Like, it's not hard to kill him. He's not very bulky. He only has a little bit damage, or not damage reduction, key reduction, and that's with gauge. Like, there's not much going on there, right? He only heals 20% on defense gauge. Like, there's not too much. So it's like, why not just drop that defense neutral shit? 10 counts, neutral, 3 entries, boom, boom, boom. It would have helped more. It would have helped a lot more. Oh no. Well, it was a fun time, but the big guy's back. Okay. Not good. Not good for us. We gotta throw this out. Make him swap. I need him to leave. Okay, he's dead. Right? Kill. Good! Thank you! Now, how consistent will that be? That's the question we gotta ask ourselves now. Like, we just saw that happen, right? That was amazing. That was a great sequence of events. I'm not gonna say anything negative about that via Omega. That was great. But how consistent will that be is the question. It's the one you want to know. It's the one I want to know. How consistent is that setting specifically gonna happen? Have a drop combo, I have no cover and all. Oh, he didn't notice. I mean, I don't have anything here. Yeah, my hand is just blast. This is not good. Okay. Cool. Tag out. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Fucking infinite ass screens, bro. Thank god you overtapped. Alright, you die, unless you for some reason swap, which I would not fathom the concept of doing that, and I won't even allow it. Tackle me, now! Oh my god, so many greens! Okay, not tackle. That's bad. Woohoo! Have fun. Here, let's show his defense. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Look at this! We're gonna call this defense? Come on. I know he's 5 stars. He's 5x ZENKAI buff. Come on. We can't lie to ourselves and say that's defense, right? We're not gonna lie to ourselves. We're not. We're not. I'm not doing that. I'm not a liar to myself. I ain't doing that. He kills here. Great. Yeah, he does. He's doing that the most. Bro does the... He is the arrogant ass fucking like Vegeta type right here. He's like, I'm gonna do this, that, the other. You're already dead, but like I'm gonna do this, that. It looks cool. Wait, he's fucking arrogant, Omega Shenron. For someone that's green, you're very arrogant. Just saying. And who lost? I didn't like that windscreen when they first showed it because it looked like he was like hiding at the edge of the screen. It looks a lot better on your actual phone, shockingly enough. Nice. That was good. Now I'm going to assume the low star UG4, as I should, because it's early season. If that was an 8 star, I'm impressed. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Alright, listen, the fact that he can do that is great, but that also comes down to what we're dealing with in the current thing of yellows, where it's like, you gotta hit that threshold, you know, that gap area, where it's like, they're not at 50%, so their gauge isn't full, but they're right near, like, that 60, where, like, a blue card could snipe them, right? That's what we gotta hit for Omega to have a situation like that. How consistent will that be determines his value. I don't think that'll be that consistent, just from my knowledge of using Baby and UI. They can't always get that situation for themselves, which are yellow, so they're always advantage. So if you can get it before G4 can get his gauges, yeah, that's great. He didn't expect him to kill. That's awesome. He doesn't know what he does. I don't fucking know. How consistent is that play that just happened right there? I hope it's very, but I don't know yet. I don't think it will be, but maybe it will. Why is he back? Get away from me, you stinky man. Just glad people are just doing random shit with their G4s so he doesn't really do anything. That's very nice for me, at least. Why? Wait, why did you... What? That's an interesting swap, brother! You do your thing, I guess. Double card draw speed here with Omega. This is a very good setting for him. Cannot front, cannot cope, cannot lie. We should draw a card here because we have double card draw speed. Thank you. And he's dead! Amazing! This is the shit I'm talking. G4 was gone. Guess what? Omega popped off. Like, there's no disputing that. He does good when G4 is gone. Any green does good when G4 is gone, I'd say. Say it's not a hard thing to prove, really. This guy loves tackling, so I figured he was gonna do it again. Yeah, okay, great. I mean, you did the same play 3 times in a row. I don't know what you were expecting a different outcome for. But exactly my point. If you can let him go, he looks great. He does. He is great. But because the purples exist, dilemmas arrive. He doesn't want dilemmas. He's not really a dilemma-solving guy, Omega Shenron. He's more of a let me kill you guy, where I could stack my debuffs and murder your soul with my cover null. Well, if UG4 ignores your cover null, you could see the problem there, right? About time Legends did the anti-matchmaking and double purples. Double purples is you could probably assume not a good thing for me, right? Maybe. I mean, possibly. I'm throwing this out before our neutral runs out because it's only 5 counts. Or was our neutral already gone? It was already gone. That's good. Not very ideal. Could it be like that? There's no better unit to tank this because he's defense neutral G4. Oh, you didn't do it? What the fuck are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna go with Fat Boo just to lock in so I can, like, dwindle this motherfucker down. And G4 can't stop my combo. Wouldn't really matter, but it matters a little, I guess. Okay. That's not good. Oh, he didn't do anything with it. Cool. Alright. We're not neutral here, are we? I think we are, actually. Yeah, that seems like neutral. Oh, we were disadvantaged. Oh. Bit of a dilemma we run into. You could assume what it is. I think you could assume what it is, at least. Can't really do too much here. Get our gauge, I guess. Or rather, our rush. Get his gauge. And he rushed one of those purples. Interesting. He's locked, though. He's just dead. He's locked. He's locked in. Okay. Well, hopefully he's dead. This would be the ideal setting. Fat Boo is the saving grace in this team. Thank fucking God. UG4 is a problem. Hey, well, at least we're dealing with them. To be fair, these players are playing badly, but we are dealing with them, so good. You gonna tackle again? That was the last time you actually near caught me. I've been scammed! The fuck? Cool. Cool. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. Sure. Very good clash from me. Stop! We're in a fine spot here, I think. Full screen strike. You're a very ambitious person in life. You will now die for your ambition. Bye-bye. See you later. Why? He's purple. 14 stars. What the fuck are you thinking? You're not. Thank you. I'm very surprised you let that man die as easily as you did, despite him being so free. Like, that's kind of impressive. I won't even lie. Like, UG4, you know, snipe rush. You know, lock-in rush. GB was chilling, bro. But you said, I want that man dead. And he died. On your will. Hi, how are you? He floated up to me, man. What do you want? Sidestep! No! Thanks. You listened to me. Very nice guy. Surely I don't need to do more than this blast, right? I could just do this blast into the... Nope, we weren't going to kill there. I can tell we weren't going to kill there. Oh yeah, a dilemma that does exist. I guess we could see it now. Which will be more common later in the season. GB and SV, and I think Gold and Frieza. Maybe Kid Buu as well, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not sure about Kid Buu. But GB, SV, Gold and Frieza, Golden the rare one of the three, are immune to his debuffs for quite a bit of time. I believe it's 20 to 30 counts they're immune. So Omega Shenron's best damage would be while he's debuffing, right? And stacking them. Well, if you can't debuff, GB is going to be a hard kill for Omega to get at like a high star to high star threshold. It just is going to be tough because GB actually does defend pretty well. Strikes or blast. So, yeah, that's not a dilemma, but it is a situation that does arise where it's like, oh, like everybody else that's not a fusion, I'm chilling. Everyone that is a fusion, there's always some shit against me. It's like, I gotta deal with this shit now. And that's kind of Omega Shenron's life. If they're not a fusion, he's vibing out. You know, Ulton, he can deal with them some way, somehow. But every other 3 different fusions have something against him that's like their best trait is just murdering him, or his best trait is getting murdered via them. And, well, that's not very good, in my opinion. We're in the dumps here, huh? We have reached the bottom of the barrel. Well, it's not even an insult to this guy. It's just, you know, this isn't really a roster of all time here, right? This is a roster that does exist. Okay, sure. You want to kill him? Why not? Blue card does more damage than you figure. Look how his instant plays the backdash. He's just like, I gotta go, bro. This isn't a bot, by the way. I know it might seem like it, but it's actually not. Because if he's backdashing, you're thinking like, oh yeah, that's a bot play. No, it's not. Well, it is a bot play, but it's not a bot player. Wait, why'd you swap? Okay. Cook. What will you cook with? Let's find out. Your utensils? Or your hands? Oh my god, the utensils are coming out. He is fine dining. Evo Ken. Uh-huh. How in the fuck do you even get a... Okay. Do your thing! You got it! Hey! No one can stop you when you're Evo Ken. Ah, oh, shit. That was... Golden made the other green. That's why I guessed that, by the way. Oh, he went for taps. That was a good play. If it worked. Well, unfortunately, you have come across a situation of, not good. Yeah, you're gonna go for taps again. Yeah. It's obvious you're gonna go for taps because you're instant jumping. You're like, I need to get him now! But that's exactly how you get caught, because you have to go for taps there, then you're gonna get caught because you're going for taps. I mean, that meant nothing, right? That match meant nothing. Him killing purples is nice to see, I will admit, but this is just a similar thing I've seen to God Goku. He can kill purples from time to time. I would say Omega could do it more consistently, because it's just enter, neutral, okay, kill! Like, it's very simple. God Goku has to do a little bit more work to get his own, you know, killing purples, unless he has a blue card, but even then his blue card doesn't hit that crazily, just decent. So, you know, he has an easier time than God Goku, but if that's the comparison we're making, I'm not really happy if that's the comparison we're making. Last match, GT. Okay. Interesting mid-range strike there. That's an un-Zenkai G4. It definitely is the last match, alright. What? What? Is this a bot? Is it? I don't even fucking know. I don't know, man. Would a bot double sidestep that fast? I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't. Who the fuck knows? I don't know why I get a bot. I've been winning every match. That doesn't make any sense. Who fucking knows, bro? Pop my first life here. Oh, it didn't even pop it. Okay. That's not very good. He had no vanish. Okay. Again, I wish this green card made a blast, but feel like that. That was neutral. Great job. I mean, I'm pretty sure this was a bot at this point, but who the fuck knows, man? Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? Who fucking cares? There's no difference. He's gonna do the same thing he just did right there to a bot to a player. It's just be a little tougher to get done. But nonetheless, Omega Shenron, look, he's a good release. He is the same thing as, I want to say, a mix of God Goku and Baby. God Goku being just a bit subpar in areas that you just don't really need him to be subpar in. Omega, look, you gave him Indestructible, so you would think there's at least some premise to him that has some bulk, you know, some arts power debuff, minus cargo speed, to where you're not going to get him to proc that instantaneously via his own kit. But there isn't. He reduces ki, like, by a lot, once. The first attack he takes via gauge, which everyone can just swap or tag out and get all that ki back, so it doesn't mean anything. He heals 20% with a low HP stat, so again, another defense thing that doesn't really mean anything, and then that's all his defense utility on his defensive gauge. That's it. I just wish he had a bit more going on there. Again, the neutral, if they were going to go, you know, give him this offense and defense neutral, it's like, okay, great, I get the premise to a degree, but you got to all in one thing. You can't, you know, here's a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We went all in on Ultra G4 being an ult machine, right? That was the fucking objective. Ult machine, gauge annoyance, and that's really it. And last man standing guy. And it's great. He's number one. That's why he's number one. Because they actually have a set plan for him. Omega's like, I want to tank a little. Oh, I want to damage a little. Oh, I want to, you know, he doesn't even have any disrupt. I want to maybe blue card feint them on my cover change a little. You see how there's too many things they want him to do when there's other things he could have been better at if they prioritize just one or two things instead of 3 or 4 decent things. He could have had 1 or 2 great things. They could have made it offense neutral, just overall neutral, 10 counts, 3 entries, use that shit up, play it smart, don't be stupid. He's a skill-based unit. We only give it 5 counts or 3 entries. Yeah, sure, I guess that's more skill-based, but it's just not enough time is the issue. Like, there's a difference between skill-based and 10 counts. Yeah, you gotta think it through, plan ahead. But for 5 counts, how do I plan ahead? 5 counts is air. It means nothing, especially when the unit is reliant on stacking debuffs, which means he has to do the cards, which means he has to have Ultra G4 not in the match to stop those cards being done. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird, his release date. His kit to his release date to his color, all is jarring to me. Because everything says to me that he was meant to be released prior to G4, or once G4 is, like, fallen off a bit. And G4 is number 1, so why is he here now? He wants to stack debuffs by doing cards, but Ultra G4 doesn't let you do past 3 card combos. So how could he exist at a good setting? It just can't be realistic. It just isn't. His damage is via debuffs. That's his best damage. How do I get his best damage if 2 of the units are immune to those debuffs, and then the third won't even let me get those debuffs? Like, what are we doing? What are we planning for? We weren't planning shit. This unit, I think, should have been released 3 months before now. I mean, part 2 of Anniversary. I don't fucking know. Somewhere else, because this is just a weird release date, man. He's not bad. He's middle of the road, but the fact that you're middle of the road is not good. You got to be better than that if you're in LF. That's how I feel. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.